Hello everybody. Man, we got an exciting episode for you guys today. Actually, what I'm doing right now has nothing to do with the episode, but I have a bundle of bananas down here that needs to be taken care of because the tree's starting to fall over. There it is. Tree's falling over. Gotta prop it up. So I gotta go find a stick. So what I just chopped down is actually called the African tulip. It's actually an invasive species in Fiji, so happily take this guy. It's got the nice V on top, so let's go support the banana tree. Alright, task complete. My name is Jonathan. I am the dad of the Waka family. Me and my wife Stephanie moved here in 2020, right before COVID, and we're starting a couple businesses. Where are we? We're in Fiji, in the middle of the jungle. My kids are up there, you can't really see them, or can you? They're swimming in the river right now. I'm gonna go down, take a dip. But what we got on the episode for you guys today is freaking epic. I got to go spearfishing with the legend himself, the wet mammal, Sam, and also with my friend Michael with Immersion Fiji, link in the description. We had an epic day of fishing out with Great Sea Reef divers, Leone and Nukubati Resort. So drop all those clips for you guys right now. We love you so much. Thanks for all the support recently and enjoy. All right, good morning guys. It is a chilly morning. Well, these guys are cold, but they're not from St. Gaga. As you can tell, super early in the morning. So I'm here with the wet mammal, Sam.
How's it going, guys?
And also with Michael, if you guys can see him. Super early. We're getting an early start. We're gonna go fishing. We're gonna come up with some sort of competition or target species or something. We'll let you guys know. We're gonna discuss it on the way. Hopefully get some cool footage for you guys today. Let's go. Okay, dude. You gotta tell us what happened.
Still settling down from the stress, but I've just popped the drone footage. We popped the drone up to capture some footage. So we came over like some ridges and there was just thick bush in between the road and the drone, and I was trying to land the drone on Leone's Islands, and every single time that I got quite low to the ground it just would lose signal and I wouldn't be able to land the drone. So it then started getting a bit stressful because if I couldn't land the drone there, and I could have bolted back to us, but I decided to keep trying, and then I decided to make a break for the boat ramp where we are now, and the drone got about halfway and then lost connection, and then I got regained connection. We decided to pull ass in the car, regained connection, went back to the island with the drone to try and set it down, and then I lost connection when I was like 4 meters off the ground. And then we zoomed up here as quickly as we possibly could. Very stressful in the car. I was just like pointing the antennas out the window, trying to get reception on the remote to land the drone. And then finally, when we got to the boat ramp, it got into reception, and the drone was trying to land itself on the water. It was 1.5 meters off the water from landing.
And then you made it to the house.
Then we've landed it at some random
person's
house.
The island behind us here is like 2 properties. So where we're going is on that side, and he landed on that side. So we saw some people like watching the thing land on the water, or land on their property. So we're gonna go retrieve that now. We know that they're really nice people, so the thing will be there. But who needs drugs at this point?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Michael's behind us here, and he's like, I'm ready to puke. Our hands are like freaking shaking. So this is not a good way to start a diving day when it comes to like breath holds and being calm and in a good state of mind, but we're gonna try our best because at least we got the drone. So okay, time to get on the water. What a start to the day.
Can you imagine?
Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll. And it's time to run it all.
Hi guys, welcome underwater. Now for some of these underwater shots, I'm gonna just do some narrating so you guys know what's going on. Now I am not an expert when it comes to spearfishing or freediving or really anything in the ocean. So I'm learning lots, and if you guys know the species or things you see, drop it in the comments, because some of these things I know the name of in English, but I don't know them in Fijian. So let me know, educate me. Luckily I had the chance to go with Sam, and he is a sponsored spearfisherman actually, and he's going to show us how it's done with these trevally right here. They show up like they're the boss, boom, and there you go. Beautiful dive by Sam.
Awesome work, man. GT, baby!
Now here's me coming up all decked out in my wetsuit, acting like I know what I'm doing, but I don't, with what is apparently a decent fish.
Midnight snapper! Awesome! Yeah, good fish. It's a wicked eating fish, man.
Now there's also a significant amount of sharks around that day, both big and small, and here's one that we got on camera. Now here goes Sam on a big dive, going down way deeper than I could go. Beautiful colors on the reef. Lots and lots and lots of bait swimming around, smaller fish. And you'll see that you can actually hear him equalizing. And you'll see that he actually passes on some other fish that I probably would have shot. But he comes up to these bluefin trevally, and he actually, I don't know if he did it on purpose, but it looked like he looks away and then they kind of turn around and come back. A technique that he's told me he uses with some fish.
Redeemed! Poor bloke. Yeah.
So here's another really good dive from Sam, and what I've noticed from watching him dive is the deeper you can go and the longer you can stay down, a whole new world opens up to you. So hopefully I'll get there one day. At this point though, still practicing. So what you'll see here is there's actually two passion fruit coral trout, and he manages to get one straight through the head. Now there's also a ton of sharks around, like I said before, and you'll notice Sam has his eyes up, keeping an eye on those sharks that are trying to come in. And another thing to keep in mind also is this is YouTube land, and so this is kind of a highlight of our day, or these are the highlights of our day. So we did hundreds of dives combined between all of us, you know, and we ended up with quite a few fish, but there are a lot of dives that you go on where you don't see a fish or you miss. And so yeah, just a reminder that these are just the highlights of the day. Just wanting to keep it realistic for those of you watching at home. Now I'm probably the most rookie diver of the group. Michael is probably a bit better than me. Sam is an unbelievable diver. And then we have coming up here, Leone. And he is like at one with the ocean. When you see him diving, it's so calm, so relaxed. So there's levels to the game. And then there's Leone, who's like Aquaman himself.
Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out.
So Leona dropped us on this spot just outside the reef, and what I thought was a cave was actually a tunnel that you could swim through, which Mike actually does in a bit, and I'll show you. But I managed to swim back in there and get a little fish, which is actually one of my favorite fish though. It's a saber tooth. It's like a little red fish. I don't know what they're called in Fijian, but maybe you can let me know. So here's Mike lining up this swim through. Now there was actually quite a strong surge because we were on the outside of the reef, and there was waves breaking probably a couple hundred meters in front of us. So this was something that I was not willing to do, but Mike, being a better diver, was able to time it properly and get down in there. Not something I would recommend if you're having any second thoughts about your breath hold or anything like that. But he stayed calm and cool and collected. You actually see him pause when he goes through here, and that's the surge trying to pull him back, and he just relaxes, and then the surge pushes him all the way through. And yeah, really cool dive. Now here's Michael going down for a dive, and he gets a freaking sniper shot on this one spot snapper. Now, one thing that we always do when we're out is we always brain the fish because, well, the main reason for me is that it keeps the flesh really nice and fresh, and then take out the gills and bleed them properly. You don't have to, but it just makes the meat that much nicer when it comes time to eat.
So Michael, you're about to stop brain in about 10 seconds. How do you feel? Oh, it is just missing us. That's amazing.
That's what you pay extra for an experienced captain.
Yeah.
He knows where to anchor you.
I can't believe that. That came straight towards us and then just went.
So, pretty funny moment here. Mike aims at this fish, gets a shot off, and just misses, and then throws out the middle finger on the way out in frustration. I wanted to answer a couple comments, like I said. I would do it on each video while we watch Mike retrieve this waldo here. I wanted to answer a question by Jared Sutherland from quite a number of months ago, I think, about using a flat color profile in my color grading. Yes, when I shoot with my big fancy camera, I do shoot in Vlog. And I'm trying to get better at color grading, so I got to work on my skills with that. Another question, and this isn't directly related to any one particular comment that we had, but it was more in relation to all of the dallo that we planted and, you know, it being organic. And I guess what I didn't outline in the video where I talk about dallo expenses is that the reason we're doing it organically is because we're just using some extra land to plant the dallo, and we're trying to keep the main part of the business is the sandalwood operation, and that's why we're going organic, is because we want it to be organic sandalwood. So dallo is just a side job, and we don't want to compromise the organic sandalwood just because of the dallo. So I hope that answers those questions. Thanks so much for watching the video, guys. Gonna close it out here with a few more shots, and we'll see you guys again next week. Hope you enjoyed. I know it's a different style of video, and we really appreciate your guys' support. Peace.
While you guys are just relaxing, some people are putting food on the table over here. And when I say some people, I mean Sam.
Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Yeah, on a roll, here we go, here we go. Here we go. On a roll, here we go, here we go.
Ooh, looks like we got another bundle of bananas ready to go up there. Sweet.